Okay, here we have the ingredients here to make our classic choux paste or choux pastry. Ingredients here will make about 10 to 16 portions. What I have is 625 milliliters of water. I have a large pinch of sugar, large pinch of salt, 250 grams of margarine, butter. I have strong flour here, obviously, 300 grams, and 10 eggs here, as you can see. So that's the basic ingredients to set up here for classic choux pastry. Okay, stage 2 here now. So we have our water, salt, sugar and margarine or butter in a pot. It has melted, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add my strong flour, bring it to a dough, and then we're going to cook it out till it leaves the side of the pot cleanly, and they may have a little bit of a shine to it. You have to cook out the flour or else your dough will taste floury. Stage 2. So as you can see here, we've added in our flour, and now what we need to mix it well to combine all the flour until we get a nice smooth paste, and then we will cook it out till it leaves the sides of the pot cleanly. Okay, so we've cooked out our flour there now. As you can see there, it has come together, a little bit of shine, it leaves the sides of the pot cleanly. So the next stage now is we put it onto a tray, we let it cool slightly, and then we will start to add our eggs one by one. You have to let it cool, because if you start to put your eggs in now, they'll just scramble, because obviously your dough or paste is too hot. Next stage there for our choux pastry. Okay, so the next stage here, we've added our dough here, we've allowed it to cool, we've added it into our mixing bowl, and now we're gradually adding our egg mix so it can be incorporated. Adding it nice and slow here. And what we want is the finished product with dropping consistency, and then we're going to rest it for about 10-15 minutes. The amount of eggs that it may consume can be affected there by the flour. If your kitchen's cold and the flour is cold, then the absorption rate can be different. So, next stage. Okay, next stage there, we've beaten all our egg, we've got a nice consistency there now. Dropping consistency is what we're looking for. We're going to let this rest for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to pipe it. Next stage there for choux pastry. Okay, so we have our mix ready now, and now we're going to start to pipe our profiteroles. So, the bag has been full, it has been rested. And it's important there that you start with your base and you build it up. It's also important there that they're consistent in shape and size. And it's also important there that you leave a space between so that they can puff up and grow. So there we have 4 in a row profiteroles. Okay, here we have our finished product, which is our profiteroles. Finished product, profiteroles.